This episode of After the Quiet contains personal experiences and discussions related to emotional abuse, coercive control, medical trauma, surgery, chronic pain, neglect, and sexual coercion within a relationship. Some content may be distressing or triggering for listeners. Hi, and welcome back to After the Quiet. This is episode 67. Today's episode begins on what should have been one of the most exciting days of my teaching career. The first day of school in a brand new building. For months we had planned, moved furniture, set up classrooms, imagined what the school could become. There was excitement in the air, the kind of energy that only comes with opening something new. And by lunchtime, I had broken my wrist. I was walking up a staircase when I fell. Hard. The pain wasn't immediate, but you could tell something was wrong. The school secretary quickly jumped into action. She knew I needed medical attention, and she needed to find someone to get me to the hospital. She didn't call my husband. Neither did I. Because deep down, I already knew I couldn't rely on him. So she called my mom. My mom left whatever she was doing and came immediately. She picked me up from school and drove me to the hospital. And then she dropped me off. I sat there alone, scared, in pain, waiting for x-rays. Eventually, the results came back. I had fractured both my radius and ulna. Not one bone, two. And because the bones had shifted, the doctors had to manually pull on my arm to reset them before casting it. I still remember the pain. And I remember thinking, how is this my life? Broken ankles, a tumor, the loss of my grandmother, the loss of my aunt, the loss of my dad, and now this. But what I remember most wasn't the injury. It was what happened afterward. Because even though my arm was in a cast, nothing changed at home. I was still expected to do everything. The laundry, the meals, the kids, the cleaning, the appointments, the mental load. Everything. I remember one thing in particular. Something that sounds so small, but it wasn't. I couldn't wash my own hair. My cast made it impossible. And I honestly thought he would help me. Because I had seen that kind of care before. His mother had severe carpal tunnel from years of factory work. And his father lovingly washed her hair when she couldn't do it herself. That was the example I had seen. So I thought maybe, just maybe, this would be one of those moments. I was wrong. He wouldn't do it. So instead, I had to go to a salon and pay someone to wash and blow dry my hair. Not because I wanted luxury, but because I physically couldn't do it myself. 2 weeks later, I went back for follow-up x-rays, and the news wasn't good. My wrist wasn't healing properly. The surgeon told me I would need surgery. And once again, my mom stepped in. The day of the surgery, she drove me to the hospital, stayed with me, supported me. The person who was supposed to be my partner wasn't the one showing up. My mom was. After surgery, he came to pick me up. And one thing still bothers me to this day. While I was groggy from anesthesia, confused, disoriented, not fully aware of what was happening, he recorded me. Instead of caring for me, instead of helping me, he thought it was funny. I don't remember much of it, but I remember feeling humiliated later. We got home. My mom got me settled into bed, made sure I was comfortable, made sure I had what I needed, and then he left for the gym. Again. The gym always seemed more important. The next morning was my daughter's very first dance class, something I had been excited about for months, but I was barely functioning. The pain medication made me incredibly nauseous. My mom came with us. Thank God she did, because I ended up vomiting in the parking lot. I was in agony. And if it hadn't been for my mom, I honestly don't know how I would have survived those first few days. The pain from the surgery was worse than childbirth. And I don't say that lightly. It hurt to move. It hurt to sleep. It hurt to exist. But somehow, even then, the expectations never changed. And neither did he. He wasn't there helping me heal. He wasn't sitting beside me. He wasn't bringing me food. He wasn't asking how I was doing. He would go to work, go to the gym, come home, and then expect sex. It didn't matter that I had just undergone surgery. It didn't matter that I was exhausted, that I was nauseous, that I was in pain. None of that seemed to matter. Because in his mind, I was his wife. And that meant I was expected to meet his needs, regardless of my own. Looking back now, what strikes me most is how little compassion existed. Not just during the surgery, not just after the surgery, but throughout our entire relationship. Every injury, every illness, every loss, every crisis, I was expected to keep going, to keep giving, to keep serving, to keep functioning. And the moment I needed care for myself, there was nothing there. The first day of school should have been the beginning of an exciting new chapter. Instead, it became another lesson. A lesson I still wasn't ready to learn. That the people who truly loved me were already showing me who they were. And so was he. Thanks for listening to After the Quiet. Please remember to subscribe to this podcast and share it with others who might need to hear my story. And also join me on Instagram at after.the.quiet. If you recognize parts of my story in your own, please reach out to someone who can give you support, or look for that support in your community. You are not weak for needing help. You are human. Your voice deserves to be heard.